So, a few weeks ago, I was sitting at my computer, like I usually do, and I was scrolling on YouTube trying to find a video to watch. That's when YouTube decided to throw a video at me that I've been seeing the thumbnail of many, many times before, but I never had any interest in watching it. It was the pilot of a series that I've heard about ever since it came out in late 2023. However, no matter how much I might have heard about it within the almost 2 years since then, I really didn't know a lot about it. All I really knew was that there was a very notable main character and an extremely colorful cast of secondary characters. Oh, and it takes place in a video game kind of thing. So I decided to finally try and see what all the hype was about. And boy, when I tell you that I stumbled upon a gold mine, it might legitimately be an understatement. What am I even talking about at this point? You clicked on this video for a reason. You know what show I'm talking about. Just reveal it already. Yeah, it's this show. I don't care how cringe this show may be labeled as, I will die on this hill by saying that this show is absolutely amazing. Fight me. Let's start with a brief description without any real spoilers. So, there's this digital world that you get trapped in by putting on a VR headset, and the main character, Pomni, which is not her real name, she was given the name Pomni after showing up, has just showed up to the digital circus, with that name being coined by the AI in charge, this oddly scary looking character, Kane. He, very vigorously, explains to Pomni that the digital circus is a place where anything is possible. Anything except swearing, obviously.
You, my friend, stumbled into an incredible world of wonders, where anything can happen! Except for swearing.
Oh my god.
While being shown the ropes of the digital circus, Pomni comes to meet the other members of the circus who are trapped in this virtual world as well, which are, in no particular order, Jax, Ragatha, Gangle, Zooble, and Kinger. Jax is a purple rabbit that loves to make fun of literally anyone and everyone for his own entertainment. But events happen in later episodes that show that this is clearly a facade. Ragatha is a Raggedy Ann type doll that simply just wants to get along with everyone, with not much luck, sadly. She's concerned that Jax is trying to corrupt Pomni into becoming a bad person like himself. Gangle is a bundle of red ribbon with two theater-type masks that somewhat control their emotions, a comedy happy mask and a sad mask. It becomes a common trope that their comedy mask is constantly broken. Zooble is an amalgamation, for lack of a better word, of different pieces put together. She doesn't like Kane at all, and simply wants to be left alone and stay out of his adventures. Kane is dumbfounded as to why this may be. Kinger is a chess piece that has been in the digital circus the longest. He's a little crazy.
Oh, did someone say something about an insect collection? Ah! Oh! Gangle, you startled me. Gotcha! Oh, thank God you're okay. You didn't experience a game show in there, did you?
They all explain to her that there's really no escape from the digital circus, and that this is just her new home now. Pomni, rightfully, is a little freaked out by this notion. Kane, in some sort of attempt to ease Pomni's spirits, elects to start a self-created adventure, a thing that everyone, especially Ragatha, notes that he does simply to keep everyone sane and prevent them from abstracting. What's abstracting, you may ask? Well, it's when you lose your mind so much within the digital circus that you can't keep up your physical form anymore, so you become, this thing. And then Kane has to get rid of you. Yeah. To make a long story short, the first episode is basically just Pomni attempting to come to terms with her new reality and the idea of some kind of escape slowly leaving her mind, but never truly leaving. As the show progresses, Kane drags the gang onto many different adventures, from a candy world, a softball game, a haunted house, the Australian outback, the White House, and, the scariest of them all, a minimum wage fast food job. Enough about simply explaining the plot. A lot of you here already know what happens. Let's talk about some other stuff. The storylines that have been developing over the, at the moment, 6 episodes have been really interesting to see play out and have made me genuinely extremely invested. The Amazing Digital Circus does an extremely good job with storytelling. I won't get into specifics for any people who haven't watched the show, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. The humor in the show is also really good. I know a show has good humor when I can actually sit there and laugh aloud at a bit in the show.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah, I didn't give you one because I wanted to see what you'd do.
Thanks, Jax. Appreciate it.
I'm not Jax.
Oi, mate! I'm an Australian extremist, and I've come to detonate this bomb that'll release all the world's deadliest spiders into... Did I pick a bad time?
His acting is phenomenal. It's hard to believe he's vegan.
I'd personally go with blue. Blue's my favorite color, it being closest to black and all.
Wouldn't black be your favorite color then?
Well, no, there's no black wire.
Hi! I'm a New Zealand extremist, and I don't know what New Zealanders threaten people with.
Beautiful night for a game, right, Bubble?
First things first. Are you smiling?
No.
Why not?
Wait, nobody can see this, right?
Blondie, take this!
Hey, Kinger, is that rope attached to anything?
I don't know. Let me check.
No, thanks. I'm trying to quit.
The characters work extremely well together and nobody feels like they're wasting space or that they're useless. Everyone feels important. And on that same note, the relationship dynamics within the show are great. To keep it broad, with Jax seeming to not like anyone but then starting to almost form a genuine connection with Pomni, only to then remember why he doesn't make friends in the digital circus anymore, is something that was really interesting to see play out. And as well as this, the dynamics between people like Zooble and Gangle or Kinger and basically anyone are just entertaining at the very least. The voice actors for these characters do a spectacular job with what they're given, and in my eyes, truly make the show. The voice acting is next level, especially with people like Jax and Kane, not to say that the other characters don't have good voice actors or anything. The animation is top tier in this show too. Everything is so fluid and just looks absolutely amazing, especially if you keep track of how much things have improved animation-wise from the pilot to the 6th episode. It's awesome to see. The music in this show is some of the best instrumentals that I have ever heard within a show, and I don't mean that lightly. Listening to Your New Home makes me unlock an emotion that I didn't even know existed. I especially love when an absolutely gut-wrenching scene happens in the show, or the episode just sent you on an absolute emotional roller coaster, and then it just cuts to To conclude, please watch this show. Just give it a chance. Ignore the cringe allegations. The show is not cringe. Even if it was, to be cringe is to be free. Embrace it. But seriously, give the show a chance and just watch the pilot if you ever have the opportunity to. I assure you that you won't regret it.